They give it off here to the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Down at the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Pollard. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Aldon Smith showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
That's out to the left and complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to take a 1st quarter lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not an arrest. It often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A 1st down carry by Elliott, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Dalton hands off to Elliott.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down. It's Pollard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
Fourth down.
Throwing, Dalton. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Dalton now to pass. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Pollard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th down.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Nick Needham on
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Dalton operating in the red zone now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. For it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Andy Dalton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
The tackle by Neville Gallup.
And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Tackle made at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now a throw here to his running back.
Dalton's pass.
Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Dalton. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of
9 yards that time.
And a Cowboy first down.
Here's Dalton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Elliott. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Wilkins on the stop. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be intercepted.
Yeah, it's on.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's Breida. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Going deep here for Parker. This is caught inside the 15. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 5, 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tua fighting Devontae Parker for the touchdown there. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I told you, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Giving me bones, but they still alive. I'm feeling like rap. I feel like the press. I'm feeling myself. I'm going to rebel because I was a blessed with no one who fell. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go to the check. I'm making a flip.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, wide open. complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on third. 47 yards.
Yard line.
Tua now on first down. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Tua to try again on second down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flushed out right. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Dalton here from the gun. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Elliott. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Dalton. Able to hit his target layup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Dallas.
This will be Dalton again. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 25.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down.
It's second down.
After the sack on first down, Dalton looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Dalton's pass.
Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, Dalton. Cooper's got him. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing and then throw in the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 22 yards there, a first down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And over the middle, this is Parker. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Oh, no, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the... And he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Better ball security, but not much else to show for it.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's the backup Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to take off. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They run with Breida. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. They run again with Breida. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
48-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's got room. 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a